Hey guys, I'm Dina. This is Creative Minds Homeschool. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm just going to give you a very brief, hopefully, update of what's going on with us lately and fill you in real quick and then wrap it up. Okay, so we are, y'all know we're schooling year round so we average about a week off a month is what we end up taking. And there's other days in there, holidays, that kind of thing. But for the most part, it works out to 1 week a month. So this is our scheduled week off, and this week has been kind of weird, kind of hard. The pastor of our church actually passed away this past Friday, so it's just been kind of a hard week. Yesterday we had his funeral, so saying basically it's not goodbye, it's see you later, because as our pastor's wife said, she said, don't say I lost my husband. She's like, he's not lost. I know right where he's at. So, we believe that, and we know that he is in heaven with Jesus. What could be better? But it's been sad just knowing what they're going through as a family, and just how hard it is. And, you put yourself in their shoes a little bit and think, if this was happening in my family, man, it would be so hard. So just, I've just been sad and just, it's just been a rough week. And then Aaliyah's been going through sleep regression. Yeah, so she's been waking me up several times a night, just needing some, I go in there, pick her up, tata her, and a minute later put her back in her bed and she goes back to sleep. And she might sleep an hour, but it might take me an hour to get back to sleep. And then by the time I'm just almost asleep or just fell asleep, she's waking me up again. So that is very exhausting. And I guess just with what all's been going on with our church family and different people I know that have been going through things, those things are what go through my mind at night, and they're keeping me awake. I pray a lot at night when I'm awake. I always look at those times, like anytime I have trouble sleeping, I try to think about who do I need to be praying for right now, because maybe just people I know need extra prayer, and I'm not sleeping and I'm not getting up to do anything, so I might as well use this time well. So I've been praying for people that I know that need prayer and just going through things or whatever. So kind of not the most restful thing, but it's productive. If you're going to be awake at night, might as well do something. So anyway, it's just been, and I've, the way I deal with stress, y'all all know. I'm a night owl. It's just terrible. It's a bad habit, I know. And, but it's just, that is the first thing to go anytime stress pops up. So not getting in bed early enough and then having a baby wake you up every few hours all night long, not a good combo. So I started off this week very tired and just kind of, like I told my husband Monday, I'm like, I just don't feel like I can function today. I'm just basically letting myself off the hook and being very chill. The house is messy. I'm sorry, but it all came to a head Monday, and I was just like, ugh, I'm just too tired. I tried to nap, and basically my brain is just, it's all cylinders firing. It won't let me go to sleep even though I'm tired. I'm physically tired, but my brain is overactive. So yeah, it's been kind of a challenging week in that. But I tried to give us several days, Tuesday, we switched our piano lesson to Tuesday because we had a funeral on the same time. We take piano lessons from the piano player at our church, so we were both going to be there, so we switched our lesson day. So Monday we kind of just chilled out. Tuesday we had piano to go to, so I had to do all that. Wednesday I had my mother-in-law come and watch the kids so I could go to the funeral, and then today I was like, well, we need to get out of the house. Right now the little one wants to be outside constantly, and I am not a lover of the outside at all. So I have to force myself to go outside. So I thought today we're going to go to the state park, because that is you're surrounded by nature. There is no house to retreat into. We'll just go. And so we met up with some friends and went for a nature hike, and went on a little trail and a bigger trail, and had a good time with them, and then came back home, and I let the kids watch a show. Baby's sleeping. And here I am doing what I like to do. So, that's kind of how our week is going. As far as homeschool, I'll give you a little bitty homeschool update. Basically, I know everyone right now, you're gearing up. People are already buying curriculum for next year. I am not that quick on the draw. Basically, honestly, I've been enjoying the fact that our curriculum has been a good fit, and it's February and it's a good fit. Like, that has never happened before. Like, we've always had a mid-year, I've changed something mid-year every year. And this year we haven't had to do that. So I've been very happy. So I've just been kind of basking in that. At the same time, my wheels are turning because there are a few things that I know I'm going to have to tweak for next year. One of them being, I know in my gut, I need to add something that addresses writing with my kids. I told y'all my kids are very reluctant writers. They have the don't want us. Except in their free time, two of them will write in their free time. But then I have this other one who doesn't do that. So I need to find something that we can all do. Something. So I don't know. If you have a program that you use for writing that you especially love, especially if you have reluctant writers, feel free to hit me some ideas. I would love to know what you do. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable on this floor. Sorry. But anyway, I would love your ideas. Something, just, I don't know. I can't even put into words what I want. Just something fun and easy, but still have good stuff. I really, just feel like we need to be writing more. Put it that way. I can't even, look, how do you shop for curriculum? I can't even put into words what I want. But yeah, I know I need to do some research on that and that kind of thing. As far as homeschool goes, I can tell you that by the time we got to this break, we needed to be on break. It is amazing how that works. Because I don't even tell my kids that we have a break coming up. I don't mention a thing about it. I'm not like, next week we have a week off. I don't even tell them that. Their body language and attitude lets me know it's a good thing next week we're off. Because it's like, we'll be going well. And then it's like, I'm like, okay, we need a week off. So it was good timing. So anyway, we are steadily working through our science and history. We've been doing some art projects that are fun. Just little, nothing major. Just like we're studying the medieval times in history. So we did like illuminated letters this last week. We did that, and just things like that. Just little, nothing major. We've drawn arthropods the week before that for art, just because we're studying arthropods in science. You know, just, I'm not working all that hard. I'm not doing anything over the top with them, but just little things. We're taking it here and, you know, just keep it on, keep it on. So that's school. And then I'll tell you about weight loss. Whoop, whoop. I have a good news to report. I've lost 6 pounds between iTrack Bites and Weight Watchers. I kind of was on iTrack Bites for a couple weeks and then switched to Weight Watchers just because I really just didn't feel like my progress was that great with iTrack Bites. And it might have been the eating plan that I was on. I don't know, but it was just, I just didn't feel like very successful with it. I mean, I did lose a pound or two, but it just was like super, super, super slow. And though my progress with Weight Watchers is still slow, it's more like steady progress, put it that way. So, I am frugal. I do not want to be paying to lose weight. I can tell you that much. So I'm hoping that I can learn how to manage and just eventually not need to pay for a service to help me. So basically I'm using the Weight Watchers app and tracking what I eat. It has been very eye-opening as far as figuring out where those extra pounds were coming from. Just for someone that's my size, I'm very small framed. 5 or 10 pounds goes a long way. And they pack on very easily when you're eating a lot of junk. Basically, you know, I was eating a tablespoon of peanut butter in my oatmeal every time. Well, now I'm eating a teaspoon of peanut butter in my oatmeal. So I just really scaled back, you know, all the sugars, all that big fattening stuff. It's like I might still be eating it, but it is on a very smaller scale. I pretty much eat out of measuring spoons and measuring cups, just for the sake of accountability, because I can't turn myself loose on a quart of ice cream. I measure it out, because I know I am very generous to myself when I'm not paying attention. So it's just wise for me to do that. So that's basically how I'm doing. You know, I am seeing progress. Now I know that to really work, I'm pretty sure I don't know how you say it, if it's diastasis or diastasis, or I could be even not even be saying it right, but where your abdominal muscles are like not worked, you know, they're pretty much separated. I'm pretty sure I have that issue. I mean, I did have twins. So I'm pretty sure. And so I feel like I always look pregnant. So part of that is because I have fat that's stored in my abdominal area. The other part is I have muscles that are weak in that area. So weight loss is going to take me, I have about 10 more pounds to lose, give or take. I mean, I'm not trying to look like a skeleton. I just don't want to have the extra poundage on me. So I figure I need to lose a few more pounds, but I'm also going to have to start working out a little bit. I say working out. Don't picture me in the gym doing crazy stuff. I'm talking about like targeted. I don't need to work out everything, just like this targeted area. That's what we need to go for. I do keep in the back of my mind, I know that adding a little weight-bearing exercise would be good, just because for bone health, you know, I'm getting older and there is a history of osteoporosis type stuff. Just small bone white women have that tendency, and I'm not good about taking calcium, so I know I need to do that and do weight-bearing exercise. So that would be a good combo to get into. It's just I have a very hard time making myself exercise. I know I need to improve that. I always think, oh, I need to add the kids to this, let them help. But I need to do my ab program. I have an ab program that's for the issue that I think I have with my abdominal muscles. It's a lot of floor exercises, and I don't have the routine down in my head, like what to do. Enough where I can do it without thinking. I need to do it enough to where I can do it without thinking, because I have a drawback of I'm laying here trying to read papers and figure out the next step. It just really would benefit. I almost need to make myself a video doing it and say, do this. That would be better. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at with the whole weight loss thing. And I am seeing progress. I'd say I'm proud of myself. I really am. I want to get down to pre-baby weight. That is the goal. I just want to get all the extra poundage off. I want to not look pregnant and have my clothes fit better. Not too much to ask, right? I don't think it's impossible. I'm 9 pounds away from 100 pounds. So, and 102 to something is what Weight Watchers says is my ideal. If you look online for people of my height and whatever, they say, I don't remember, like 90 to 110 is the range they say is a good range. So, I don't know. I don't know who's right on that, but I just know that when my clothes fit to where I don't have a big stomach poking out of them, that's where I want to go. So I'm not hung up on a number of pounds necessarily. I just want to feel good in my clothes. Basically, that's my goal. So anyway, that was a long, chatty, rambly video about where we're at in life. And yeah. So if you like this video, feel free to give it some love. If I love hearing from y'all. So if you have comments, questions, anything, video suggestions, feel free to hit me up, because yeah, I love hearing from y'all. So I hope you're doing well. Let me know how you're doing, and I will see you in the next one.